Here with Concordia head softball coach Shawn Semler after a pair of 1-0 games today, lose one and then win one. I don't know how much of the factor the wind was, but I know a lot of the balls to the outfield were getting knocked down. But what about the way your pitchers, I guess, used that to their advantage today?
Yeah, I don't know how much we used it to our advantage. They're more of a line drive and a kind of ground ball, and maybe put the bunt down more than we are. And so sometimes we'll rely on deep fly balls and things like that got cut down today. But we had probably way more chances than they did in game one, and just didn't execute. And it was kind of one of those games where you kind of see that malaise or whatever. There's just no pickup, and if it's not Homolka or Haro with a big hit, nobody else really stepped up for us. And so we really got to find some parts of the lineup that can step up in big games. And that's what I told him afterwards was, we're going to play in some windy games, and if the wind takes us out of it like it did today, then we're not going to win many games, especially against top tier teams. And so we got to figure out a way to mentally put the wind out of our mind and make some adjustments at the plate.
Well, you have 6 big conference games left. How does this impact, I guess, what the goals are moving forward? I know it would have been huge to get a sweep today, but what do you feel like you could still get accomplished?
I really felt like going in that we needed to go 8-0 this rest of the way. But, I don't know why I feel that way. We got to take care of business from here on out. But, Morningside's lost to some teams that they probably shouldn't. Midland's lost to some teams that they probably shouldn't. So it's happened to everybody. Jamestown got swept the other day, So those things are going to happen still. And so I was counting on those guys maybe doing really well the rest of the way. And so I felt like we needed to go 8-0. But 7-1 might do it. I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out. There's a lot of softball left, and even to be talking about going 6-0 the rest of the way, that's a big goal. We've got some good teams ahead of us, so we just gotta kind of make sure we take care of what we did wrong today and see if we can't fix that.
And last thing, I know not too many teams have 2 pitchers this good and great performances again. How about what you saw from Camry and Brittany today?
Yeah, Camry didn't deserve to lose, and neither pitcher did. Their pitcher threw well too, but Camry just came back after a great game against Midland and threw another great game, and she's really dialed in and she's starting to throw really well. And I've said this all year. I don't think there's a better number 2 pitcher in our conference than what we roll out every day with Britt, and she could easily be a 1, but I really think back to back we throw out the 2 best pitchers that I've seen anybody else be able to throw out. And so it's always a good feeling, like if you do lose a game like this, to know that you've got Brittany coming out for game 2, you feel really, really good about that, and when Camry wins the games she does and throws as well as she does, and to get that first one, you're like, all right, it's sweep time because I've got Brittany coming out now, and now you have to deal with her. So I love our 2 pitching situation. I love how they go, and that's going to bode well the rest of the way through, I think.